a lot of you, I don't know if some of you does pay attention to international news, but when you see this kind of bacchanal taking place within Guyana, now it kind of interfere in my brains. If this is really taking place down there, then the type of corruption that is taking place there is astronomical. Take a look at this.
Guys, listen to this madness and watch this sellout. Every barrel of oil that comes up out there, 75% or three-quarter is taken out by ExxonMobil as cost oil. Let me show you. This is a barrel. This is the 75% or three-quarter. Let me repeat. Three-quarter of every barrel is coming out up front as expenses and investment costs, which no one authorizing or verifying those expenses and costs thrown at us by those oil companies. This here, this three-quarter is coming out up front, and nobody asking a question or verifying or checking this. And this here will goes on until the oil is completely finished in Guyana. Now, you tell me, is this how you do business between two people? Between Guyana and ExxonMobil? Now listen the other part. This quarter, which is 25%, is then split between the two of us, between Guyana and ExxonMobil. Them get 12.5, and we, Guyana, gets 12.5. Now tell me again, how on earth that is a 50-50 profit sharing business? Huh? When one side is huffing out three-quarter barrel up front and calling it cost oil, in which Jagdeo didn't authorize or making any effort to check and verify the investment and expenses. You tell me who manages any business like this, man? Well, this is how this US $1 trillion business is being managed and operated in Guyana by President Ali, Vice President Jagdeo, Norton and Ramjatan. This is what is going on. Nobody checking here. And this 25 is what is splitting, and they call the half and half business. Y'all have a nice day.
Now, you know what baffling me? In terms of oil in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, this is a serious question. Does Trinidad pay Shell any royalties on per barrel in Trinidad? Now that is a serious question. Now there is something that we putting out for you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, for you to think. Do you think you own 100% of our oil reserve in Trinidad and Tobago? Think. Come on. They be real. What do you think going on in Trinidad? I'm gonna tell you something. If anyhow you do any research concerning this, it will baffle all you the same way. We don't own 100% of we oil. And it go shock all you to know how much we really own. But this thing outside there real sick. And we had to consider the fact the amount of years we was misled and we was lied to. But again, you go only get this thing here on the Workers' Rights Human Rights platform, where we intend to give the truth, share the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Every day we fighting, every day we struggling. Nobody, none of them big media house intend to talk the truth. They intend to say things that is, misleading. But when we get to the bottom of things, trust what I'm telling you, you ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna like where you see it. This corruption that taking place here is something that is customary within these small islands and them. When companies would have came from outside and do exploration, they would have owned more of the rights to our resources. And you see where the government have these non-disclosure nonsense to you, the citizens who is employing them. Something wrong. They would have found a loophole in the freedom of information where they could have these government to government and non-disclosure. Come on, they are doing everything in their power to bypass the system. But we must ask ourselves this question: how much are you benefiting? How much are you benefiting? Or if you're benefiting at all? And we must ask the second question: who are we to blame? And why we keep on giving them a chance? You see, these are the real questions. If the people of this country really want to fix this country, these are the questions that need to be asked. But you see what's going on in Guyana? What's going on in our country in Trinidad and Tobago is far worse. And the problem is, what's going on most of the time, we keep on going to the problem for the solution. Imagine that we go into a problem for a solution. Come on now, man. We spinning top in mud.
Exxon's profits, are you gonna go after them?
We're going to make sure that everybody knows Exxon's profits. Why don't you tell them what Exxon's profits were this quarter? Exxon made more money than God this year. Exxon made more money than God this year.